Can Daddy cook?
Mm-hmm.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm back. I apologize for not doing videos in such a long time, guys, but I'm on vacation. Y'all saw the cruise, and I had to go to Chicago, see my dad, all kinds of stuff. You don't really care. All right, guys, now, you guys saw the title. This is doing good ribs on an itty bitty grill, all right? Matter of fact, I gotta remember that when I make the title. Good ribs on an itty bitty grill. The reason this came about, one of my wonderful subscribers, just like you guys, by the name of Orvis25, Orvis25, college student, says, hey, I've seen how you done your ribs, but I can't do them that way, indirect and all of that. Can you please do a video on how you do some great ribs on an itty bitty grill? So that prompted me to buy one of these, a itty bitty grill. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do, this is one of them small Webers, but what I'm gonna attempt to do is still do indirect, and I'm gonna try to do a full rack of spare ribs. All right, I'm gonna have to do it in batches, but I'm gonna see if I can get it done. All right, guys, and hopefully it doesn't take too long so I don't lose daylight. I have no idea how long this is gonna take. All right, guys. I'm not gonna show you prep on the ribs. All I did on the ribs was take off the membrane and I cut them up into tubes, salt and pepper. They look just like this right here. Don't those look beautiful? All right, guys, now, I'm gonna try to do an indirect technique, and I'm not using the Gorilla Q and none of those other high-speed things, guys. What I'm gonna use is a no hippie Q. And the no hippie Q looks just like this. Feast your eyes. The no hippie Q is a brick. All right, guys, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my coals on one side here, and I'm gonna use this as my cool side, my indirect side, and I'm gonna try to figure out if I can do some really good ribs using that technique. All right, guys? So there you have it. Let me light my fire, get my coals going, dump them in here, and then we'll start our cooking. All right, guys? So I will be right back. Oh, hi, you're back. All right, guys, we're gonna throw this fire in here. Obviously, safety first. You ready for this, Orvis? 2.5. This is just for you. Safety first. I'm putting on my gloves because it's gonna be hot. And I've never done this before. Top's coming off. Obviously, gotta take the grill off. Put that right there. And now we add the fire. This girl is on fire. Nice. That's going right there. Nice. All right, guys. I'm not gonna need those for a minute. All right, I'm going to stop right now, run in, grab the meat, and get ready to start. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sear them off real quick, and then see if I can do some indirect. One way or the other, Orvis, we're gonna get this done. All right, guys. This, once again, is for the college crowd. Those of you that have a little bitty grill, a little bit of space, and wanna see if you can do some great ribs, I'll be right back. What the hell? All right, guys. Excuse me, gotta set this down. All right. Those of you that follow me, you know that I sear my ribs off before I put them on low and slow as far as the indirect cook. I'm gonna try to do that here. Everything's seared, they look like this. And now all I have to do is put the top on. It's a tight fit. I don't get quite a quite a good seal, but that's close enough, guys. Now the bottom vent is like 1/4 of the way open. The top vent is like 1/4 of the way open. It's a lot of meat in here. I'm just trying to do a whole rack for you younger folks. Buy a rack of ribs and just you yourself. Cut it in half, adjust the big pieces with the small pieces, and you should be fine. This is an experiment. I want to see if I can do a whole rack. All right, guys? So we're at low and slow right now. I'll be back after maybe an hour or so, 30, 45 minutes, and then I'll wrap them, and then we'll see what goes on from there. This is a modified itty bitty 3-2-1 method, but it's not going to be quite 3-2-1. All right, guys, I will be right back. Y'all ain't see that, did you? Of course you did. All right, guys, we are roughly 45 minutes, 50 minutes in, close to an hour. You saw what I did up to this point. It's been indirect. Let's take a look at them, guys. They look like this. Let me set this out the way. They look like this right here. Booyah. Nice. Wow, even the brick's hot. All right, guys, so I'm gonna rearrange these because there wasn't that much space, obviously because there's a lot of meat. I'm gonna rearrange these. I'm gonna let them go for another 45 minutes indirect. I still have plenty of heat here. And then after that, I'm going to take them, I'm gonna wrap them, and then I'll put them back on. If I have to replenish the coals, I'll let you know. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna rearrange these so that I can get some even cooking, and that will be that. All right, guys, so let me get that finished, and I will be right back. Why y'all show up always when I'm drinking? Anyway, guys, these ribs on the itty bitty grill have been on there for about an hour and a half. I put them on, I've been checking them every 15 minutes and readjusting them every 15 minutes. So you got that Orvis 25, you gotta readjust them every 15 minutes because you're close proximity to the fire because it's a very small grill. Okay, an hour and a half later, they look like this. Booyah, tell me that's not beautiful. All right, guys, they look great. I can't speak for tenderness because I've only grilled them and we've loaded and slowed. Is that a word, load? They've been going low and slow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull them right now and I'm going to, get out of there, be gone. I'm gonna pull them right now and now I'm gonna wrap them. And once I wrap them, I'm gonna put them back on here. Ooh, I almost dropped that. Got to be more careful. I'm gonna wrap these and then I'm gonna put them back on here, and that's gonna get my tenderness. I'll probably throw a little bit of beer. My wife likes these, I call them apple ginger ales, but she got those apple beers. I forget what you call them. Red apple ale, thank you, Octavia. So I'm gonna pour maybe a little bit of that in there. Take me a couple photos of these beautiful things, and then bring them back out here and put them back on the grill. All right, guys, so let me get that done. I'm not gonna show you the wrapping part. I'm just gonna come back out here and I will see you guys in a little bit. Hey y'all, me one more time. This is a message to Orvis because Orvis 25, this is the video for you. All right, I'm gonna bring you up to speed to what you should do because I'm losing daylight. I'm gonna talk about what to do to finish this up, and then I'm gonna talk about what I'm going to do. All right, I have these ribs all bundled up inside heavy duty aluminum foil, and I'm gonna let them go for an hour and a half. They look just like that right there, okay? And they're still in direct, not on top of the direct heat. All right, now to do ribs great, perfectly, Let those go for another hour and a half or however long you see fit. Okay. Then you're gonna take them in, you're gonna open up the pack, you're gonna pull them, and then you're gonna put them back on the grill by themselves and let them go for another 20, 30 minutes, up to, your call, how long you wanna put them on there. Then you sauce them, let that sauce set 5, 10 minutes, flip them, sauce the other side, let that sauce set 5, 10 minutes, pull them, you're done. Let them rest for about 10 minutes, you're ready to eat. That's what I think you should do. And when you do it, Orvis, let me know how this turns out. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, because I'm running out of daylight, is I'm gonna let these go for an hour and a half. They're already on my timer. I'm gonna pull them. I'm not gonna sauce them. I'm not gonna put them back on here. I'm gonna take them in the house. We're gonna put some sauce on the side. We're gonna do a taste test and we'll see what we turn out. Okay, guys? And then from that point, we'll discuss the pros and cons. You with me? So the question was, Orvis 25, can you do great ribs on a little itty bitty grill? And so far, so good. We'll find that out in a little bit. I'll see you soon. Orvis 25, my friend, we are done. YouTube, world, people, everybody, we are done. Just to get you caught up, I let them go for an hour and a half, and then I wrapped them. They went for another hour and a half, and then I stopped. I pulled them, I brought them in. They're sitting right here. I tinted them for like 10 minutes. I tinted them for 10 minutes. Say that 5 times real fast. Tinted them for 10 minutes, tinted them for 10. Anyway, I tinted them for 10 minutes to let them cool down. I did taste just a little smidge, but I want my oldest daughter, Jessica, she's gonna come over here. That looks wonderful. Take a look at that, y'all. All right, she's gonna taste one of these bad boys. I'm gonna grab that right there. These are not sauced. These are only cooked. Salt and pepper, little bitty grill, because Orvis wanted me to see what I could do. So here you go, young people. I'm gonna stay on camera for all you college students, because I got the microphone here. Baby, taste that rib. She said, hey, Dad, but she should have said, hey, YouTube. She said, hey, YouTube. Anyway, try that, baby. Get a bite, pull it apart, however you wanna do it. I wanna know, are they good? Are they tender? She said they're definitely tender because she just pulled it. Anyway, give me a taste, baby. I don't know, I'm just reiterating to reiterate. Tell me what you think, sweetie. Salt and pepper, itty bitty grill. Itty bitty grill. Tender? She said, won't. I'm gonna translate that, that's good. We good?
Yeah, that's really good.
Salt, pepper, not over seasoned?
No.
Not tough? Look, she going back in.
Yeah, you can pour it. I miss you.
She said, I just pull it and eat it. Like y'all ain't know that. Was it good?
Very good.
All right, baby. So, Orvis 25, my beautiful daughter Jessica, who's still in the rib going around the cut, is telling you that, yes, you can do fantastic ribs on an itty bitty grill. I use the itty bitty Weber, and you can do indirect. You just have to be careful with the technique. You need to move the meat around. You need to monitor it, and you need to time it, wrap it, and everything will turn out fantastic. My girls call me
Daddy,
and I cook on the itty bitty grill. I'll see you when I see you. Can Daddy cook?